It's the home of the Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as we bring you an interconference match here at the Verizon Center. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game is part of the travel schedule for Minnesota. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
Yeah, and they've taken some lumps here on the season. But really, this is a team that may be a ways away from contention. And although it's early, they're still, I think, just searching for a winning formula and something to build confidence from.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, you never know what can turn a season for you. Even though they've had a slow start, they'd like to be competitive in the midst of that. And as they grow and develop over the course of the season, being competitive is their priority.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Minnesota, Hunter in at shooting guard. Towns is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Wiggins. Now here's Dudley, following the miss by John Wall. To the left wing, here's Bogdanovic. Can't make good off the screen. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Rockets.
Kevin, I know they feel terrible about how it turned out. I mean, the game was really going as expected until they got surprised with the surge late in the game. Totally overtook them and took them by surprise as well.
And Clark, you summed it up right there. It was a shocking turn of events. Momentum, though, can do that to you.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
And Washington has possession. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Now here's Wiggins. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Wall kicks to Bogdanovic. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Nowitzki's got his first bucket of the night. Hunter, the pass to Towns. Scott lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The D was all over it, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Over to the left wing. Dudley, no luck for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. 18 feet out. He squares up and sinks it.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here's Wall following the basket by Freak. The baseline J off the mark.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. On the wing, Wiggins to the paint. Here's Towns, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Hunter. The feed now to Towns. Here is Wall. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. For the 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Top of the key, and he gets it to go. Hunter's got his second basket of the night. Wizards trail by 3. And stolen by Freak. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Tell you what, he's 3 of 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
And Wall kicks to Dudley. Doubled by Hunter. Dishes it to Dudley. Hits it from 3-point range. Dudley's got 6 points.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Delk. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Bogdanovich. The train. Scott pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And that one's good. Wiggins.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Wall. And it's good. Walk through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's good. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Minnesota in the lead. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, but he knows the drill defensively. Keep them out of the lane. He said they're tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet and do our best to deny that penetration. Kevin, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Nowitzki, cool.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They set the pick. Freak dishes to Towns. He kicks it to Freak. He feeds it to Towns. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer. Wiggins. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Outside, Wall. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points of the night.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists.
It's a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
The Wizards making a switch here. Nene is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Pekovic is checked in. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Hunter. And a big pass off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hunter's got 8. Wizards trail by 4. To the wing on the left. On its way from Dudley for 2. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. The dish now to Freak. Passes it to Towns. It's Freak, top of the key. Kicks it to Towns. Here's Delk. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. That evens the score. He's got 10.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Pekovic, and stolen by Pekovic. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Freak. Wiggins has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Nowitzki can't hit. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Wiggins drives in. Again, Wiggins missing.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's Wall. Nene kicks to Dudley. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Wall.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Oubre is checked in for Dudley. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Here is Bayless. Really had troubles in the loss to Detroit. Shot on the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Bayless has got his first 2 points.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Now here's Pekovic. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Martin with the bucket.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Feeds to Bayless. There's a good screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Bayless has got his second basket.
I like how John Wall bodied up the defender there.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. And a wide open look for Freak. Drills the three-pointer.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Nowitzki a screen. Wall attacking. Nowitzki has the open look, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Nowitzki's got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Back to Martin.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
16 feet away. The shot misses. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Bayless. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. He has 6.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Kevin Martin on the wing. And the pass to Hunter. Towns dishes to Rubio. Now here's Freak. Last game he had 28 points. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Towns. Martin's got 5 points so far.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Verizon Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Towns. First in blocks and rebounding. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
Boy, and he's been a human highlight reel all season. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now.
Roberts is checked in for John Wall. Here's Roberts. Can't convert after the good screen.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And Towns gets it to go.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Wizards trail by 5. Nowitzki a screen. Shot by Roberts, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hunter. Rebound, Washington. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Timberwolves lead by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.